Hi, Annie. Welcome to the live tonight, everybody. We're hanging out with Mufasa. Start things out. I know. Let me get your eye goods, though, dude. Come on, Annie. Stop. Hi. This is Mufasa. He's a Maine Coon. He's only approximately six and a half months old, so he's quite big for his age already. His mama is about 18 pounds. His papa right now is about 20 pounds. So he's gonna be a very big boy, aren't you? If you guys have any questions about Maine Coons, be sure to drop them in the chat. We are trying to grow our channel on this side of things. TikTok has been doing really well. Facebook does really well. Instagram not so much, but YouTube we are trying to grow a following. So if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. Do us a favor. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's a big boy. He wants to go. We'll let him go. Serafina, come here. I'll show you another one of our cats if they come over. Yeah, here we go. This one is Indigo. We just got her not too long ago. She's a polydactyl. Polydactyl meaning she has the extra toes. We named her Indigo because indigo goes along with her coat color. This gray color that you see, the technical term for it is blue. So we named her Indigo. And the technical term for any orange cat is actually red. It has to do with their pigmentation. So gray means, or blue means gray, and red means orange when it comes to their color types. If you've never seen a Maine Coon before, this is kind of what helps set them apart from all the others. Their ears are a lot larger, a lot longer. They have the ear tips on them. They have a lot more tufting that comes out of their ear. People like to call them the Ron Perlman cats because they have the more distinct jaw. But yeah, that's the Maine Coon. They are larger than your typical cats as well. So your typical female Maine Coon will get somewhere between 12 to 15, 12 to 16 pounds. And your typical male will get between 16 to 20 pounds. They can be bigger though. Our males and females are within that range. Just when they get fixed, that's when they become more food oriented. And that's when they will start to put on more weight, is after they are fixed. This is our sweet girl Indigo. She has similar lines to our girl Chessie. She comes from the same line. Welcome in. Helen? Welcome in. But yeah, she's similar lines to our girl Chessie from the Gonzor line. She is the daughter of Elbrus. My wife has wanted one from Elbrus for a long while. She's going to be a really big, she's probably going to be about the same size. Chessie is our largest female. She is approximately 18 pounds. So this girl's probably going to be about the same size. The red boy that I was holding at the beginning of the live, Mufasa, he is one of Chessie's kittens. He will not be bred with his sister. We are keeping one from another one from his litter as well as Serafina. They won't be bred together. That's inbreeding, and that's not okay. There is an allowance of an inbreeding coefficient. You want the inbreeding coefficient between two kittens to be somewhere around 11%. 11% inbreeding coefficient, and you don't want it to just be an 11% inbreeding coefficient. You want that to be paired with completeness as well. Completeness meaning they have a good list of their heredity. Their gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Their ancestors, I guess you could say. So We have approximately a 99.8% completeness, which not a lot of the other catteries out there do. So we love that we have those numbers. We have the 11% inbreeding coefficient, or we try to keep those numbers as low as possible. But then we also have a complete pedigree as well, almost fully complete. 99.8% is a very high number, so that helps us to be able to breed within a good amount of certainty that there is a good amount of health. Yep, just a man chilling with his Maine Coon, huh? And this is something else too about the Maine Coons that is very different from your other house cats. Chill. Extremely chill. Huh. Not a lot of cats like being put on their back. I couldn't say within a certainty that she necessarily likes being on her back, but she has a very good temperament and she just chills out, you know? And usually a lot of our kittens go to homes with children, so when we are socializing our kittens, we will cradle them on their backs because that's just the way that a lot of kids hold kittens is by cradling just any type of baby, you know, any puppy, kitten, anything like that. They will try to cradle them. So we do try to get the temperaments down as well. The first thing that we base our breeding off of is health. We want the healthiest possible kittens that we can have. We test the mom and the papa. It's not enough to just do a DNA and genetic test. That is the absolute bare minimum. We also do echocardiograms where we scan their hearts. We get good images of their hearts, and we do them annually so we can actually see what's going on, how they're developing, and make sure that they're developing the right way. We also get their hips x-rayed and we submit them for grading to pop heads and OFA. And then we also do the pen hip pressure testing because the x-rays and the submitting to pop heads and OFA, they can kind of show you the condition of their hips in the moment, but it doesn't really give you a full picture or a larger picture, I guess. That's what the pen hip testing does. It's a pressurized test where they kind of determine the laxity of their hips and gives them you a better picture of what their hips will be in the future. So, um, yeah, that's why my wife and I go all out and try to be as ethical as possible. A few things that can help you out. If you are looking into getting a Maine Coon, there are some helpful tips that you should know to make sure that you're not going to get scammed or, you know, find an unethical breeder. Let's see. Yours is rusted. um, if you notice that a breeder has Maine Coons that have blue eyes and their fur is not solid white, or if they're not mostly or almost completely white, then they're an unethical breeder. Dominant blue eyes is not a thing that is naturally occurring in the Maine Coon breed unless they are a vast majority white or completely white. And even then, you will still have some of that Wadenberg syndrome where, you know, there's still a little bit of the deafness that might be present. We do have a solid white girl, but she has the golden eyes. We're going to see how she develops, and we were hoping we can get her. She's with a guardianship right now. We usually allow our females to rest at other homes. That way, they can be away from a lot of the craziness, recoup after they've had a litter. She hasn't had a litter just yet, but we were hoping that she will go into heat here soon so that she can have her first litter. Oh, his hip is bad already within 5 years. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Do I go in the same box as her? No, I do not. No, I do not. But it is funny. A lot of people toilet train their cats. It's a very interesting system. It's like a plastic plating system with intervals that you can take out of the thing. So it covers the entire thing. That covers the entire toilet bowl. You pour some litter in there. They learn to go when it's, you know, complete. And then as you progress, you can get like a flushable litter as well, which is really nice. But you start taking out sections of it, the hole gets bigger and bigger as they train. And it would actually be pretty nice if they were toilet trained, but at the same time, we can't always just have the bathroom door open, you know? It's weird. But yes, cats definitely use toilets. Yes, make sure that if you are looking to get a Maine Coon, if you see one with blue eyes, make sure that it's almost all white or completely white. You're gonna stop going to your cat box. That's good. That's good. We do use two types of litter for our cattery as well. We use pine pellets as well as your standard litter. The pine pellets is mostly just for kittens when they're starting out. Kittens can mistake a regular clumping litter for food, and they'll eat it, and that clumping litter expands, and you don't want that to get in their stomachs, especially on small bodies like that. It's going to wreak havoc on them. So you want to make sure that you are getting you are starting the kittens out with pine pellets first. And once they've been trained on pine pellets and they know that they're supposed to go in a certain area, you can slowly start to introduce regular litter. Um, After the point where they've kind of been weaned, they've been introduced to wet food, and they know what it is. All right, looks like Indigo is done. Let's grab a Kokiri. Oh, sweet girl. So this is Kokiri. She's another girl of ours. She's a sweet torty girl like her mama. Hi. Or she's a torty girl. Her mom's a torby. It's okay. Very short one on that one. My cat is an orange female, and she has. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The feline one. Is it the? Does she have feline leukemia? What is it? Orange females are pretty rare. That's cool. I got mine in the Humane Society. They didn't know what they had. Came in a pair of 7. All brothers and sisters look the same. Yours plays fetch. That's cute. That's a nice thing about the Maine Coons as well. They are very trainable. You can train them on harnesses and stuff like that as well. Come here, Mufasa. Come here. Come back. Come on. I piqued his interest, but I think Annie wants to join the live right now. Annie, hi. It's our Irish setter. Oh, here he comes. There he is. All right. Oh, big boy. Ugh. So this boy is Chessie's son. Chessie and Grizz's son. He's a very, very, very big boy. Huh. I think there's a cat behind the chair too somewhere. Just chilling out. Oh, it's a blood disease. I'm sorry to hear that. That's another thing as well. That's partly why we do what we do. It's not just about the breed necessarily. Like a large part of it is because of the breed, because we love Maine Coons. We love their features and stuff. We absolutely love them. But part of the reason why we do what we do is because let's go into the other room. There are more kittens. We do what we do because we want to make sure that there's some sort of predictability with our cats. Sorry, it's going to get dark here for a second. We want to make sure there's predictability with our kittens. We health test our parents to make sure that there's nothing that they can pass on to their kittens that will be a detriment to them. All right. We're in the kitten room now, not just out with the adolescents. All right. Pick this girl up behind me so I don't squish her. There we go. All right. This is little Sequoia. Part of the reason, or part of the way that we stay ethical as well, is we do work with breeders. We will work with other breeders who share the same ethical standards that we do and try to do what is best for the breed overall. And this girl is going to a breeder that we've looked up to for quite a while, and we're very honored that she would like to have her. Yeah, the kittens in this room, they are named after national parks. So this girl here, this is Sequoia. She is a polydactyl. She has the multiple toes. This boy just jumped up into my lap. This is Zion. He's the only red boy. So all the kittens in this litter, all these kittens are smokes, meaning they have, you know, their standard color on the outside, and then underneath it's a lighter coat. That's a smoke for you. So this boy is a red smoke. He has the red fur, and then underneath it gets pretty white. He's a polydactyl as well. He only has the mittens though. He's kind of a standard at the back, but then he has a poly on this side right here. You can see. He's a very handsome boy. Huh. Let's see, is there a way to green screen? I'd love to show you guys his, let's see here. No, not retouch. Green screen, okay, yeah, let's see. I can find his kitten, his early kitten photo. There we go. The green screen's working a little extra powerful right now. But there's him as a baby boy. And here's him now. That picture was probably just a day after he was born, after Mama had like cleaned him up and stuff. He's a very handsome boy though. See, did I turn it off yet? I did not turn it off. Let's see. There we go, and we're back. He's a very handsome boy, and he's going to someone very special. Part of what we try to do as well to remain ethical is we have a clause in our contract that states if there is something that happens to the kitten and it passes away, and the necropsy shows that it's something that was kind of out of both of our control or something that might have caused it on our end, then you'll get a replacement kitten. That unfortunately happened with one of our former litters. It's the first time it's ever happened in our, let's see, where are we at? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. 16 litters. We're 16 litters in, and we've only ever had one kitten that it's happened to. He had a bit of a cleft lip, which apparently we didn't know, but it was indicative that there could have been something else that was wrong with him, and unfortunately there were some other congenital things that were wrong with him, and he passed away just a few months old. So this boy is the one that owner has chosen to take his place, and he is basically a healthier reincarnation of that boy, and we were so excited for him to go live with them up in Montana. Let's see. Yes, the real cat, they did almost go extinct for a while there. And we are so appreciative of all those people that definitely put their best foot forward to try to keep them from the edge of extinction. You know, they definitely helped out. Unfortunately, throughout like the 80s and 90s, there was a bit of a bottleneck where there wasn't a whole lot of testing that was available. So there was a lot of breeding that was done then, but yeah, come to find there are some things that are more common in Maine Coons than are for your standard house cat. So HCM, the hydrocardiomyopathy, where the there's that larger left ventricle of the heart, and it's not a matter of if the kitten passed or the cat passes away, it's a matter of when. Like they'll be fine just one day, and then the next day they're gone. Their heart just gives out on them. So we can test for the HCM with DNA and genetics, but we also get echocardiograms of these cats done. We get echocardiograms of their parents, and we get them done annually just to make sure that they are developing properly and that they're okay. Let's see, who is this? This is a boy. Hi. This is Teton. Yeah, we are committed to trying to do all the testing that we possibly can to make sure that the breed can thrive. And again, part of our ethical standing is that we like to work with breeders who share the same ethical standard as us. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that we get requests from is like, oh, can you sell one to me that's not fixed? And it's like, well, why? Are you a breeder already? And it's like, oh no, we thought about getting into it though. We will work with breeders, but there are stipulations. They have to be well established and they have to share our same views and abide by our same ethical standards and be registered with either the CFA or the International Cat Association, or one of the more reputable cat fancier associations, you know. So we have, how many kittens? We have 8 kittens in this room plus their mama. The mamas will typically stay with them until they go home at approximately 16 or 14 or 13 weeks, 14 weeks or so. Hi. But yeah, the Maine Coons are the largest domesticated house cat. The next are ragdolls, and then your Norwegian forest cats. The Maine Coons are also very well known for their good temperaments. I mean, these are kittens right now, so they're a little bit restless, as any kitten should be, I guess you could say. There he goes. Who's back here on my shoulder? There's someone back here. Someone just made me out there. Let's see, who do we have? Come here. Ooh. Who do we have? So this one is Glacier, named after Glacier National Park. It's very interesting. Hans is the papa of this litter. He's a black smoke. This is a black smoke. You can see the distinction a lot better in the black smokes because of the contrast. You see the light undercoat versus that dark overcoat. But the papa Hans, we thought he was more of a homozygous polydactyl. Homozygous polydactyl meaning he carries both copies of the polydactyl gene, meaning that regardless if the mama was polydactyl or not, he would pass on the poly gene to all of his kittens. This is the first kitten in any of his litters that has not had polydactyl paws. So he wasn't actually homozygous, but he expresses his polydactyl gene extremely strong. It's weird. I don't see really... Because my wife actually showed me. I'm just going to take a look at him on his back here really quick. Oh, I think I do see one. He might still be a poly. It just doesn't show very well. Yep. That is interesting. Hi. So he has a dew claw, but then he also has some little itty bitty beans that are tighter to the inside of his paws. YMCA. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. That is the good temperament with these kittens. A lot of other cats or kittens would bite ya. Hi. How are you? He's a very sweet boy. We got another one jumping up, and there's Mama. See if she comes over. If Mama comes close, we'll go ahead and bring her up, and you guys can see her. But if you guys are new here, please be sure to drop a subscribe. We try to go live every night. We try to be as transparent about what we do as possible and be educational as well. That's part of our commitment to our code of ethics, is to be transparent and to educate. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Right now we just have to hit 8,000 first. We've grown quite exponentially in the last couple of months. I think we started the year with a few hundred followers, and then one video did really well, and we gained approximately 7,500 followers from that. So we're almost at 8,000. Our goal at the start of the year, we said we wanted to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and we've already hit that. So we are very grateful to those who have already followed us and subscribed to our channel. And we would love for your subscription as well. I mean, we go live every night. We post, we try to post a little short every day just to stay on the algorithm's good side. And then we also try to post weekly update videos of these kittens so you can watch them grow, watch them progress. Oh, come here, Yosemite. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Sequoia. I'm sorry. Not Yosemite. This is Sequoia. Hi. Hi. Wait, no, this is Yosemite. My bad. Sorry, sweetheart. Little Leaps. She's okay. Except her brother's playing with her tail now, you little jerk. Mama, come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. There she is. So this is Mama Gaia. This is another thing about the Maine Coons. They're long, long, big, bushy tails. Huh. So this mama is approximately 16 pounds. So she's slightly over the average size for your female Maine Coon, which you don't want too large of a Maine Coon. I know when people think of Maine Coons, they think the really, really big ones. But no matter how well their hips test, how well their parents' hips test, and how well their hips might be, if they're too big, if they have too much weight, that can still be a detriment to their hips. So you want to make sure that if you do get a Maine Coon cat, that it's not too large, and you want to keep their weight in check as much as possible. So don't feed them too much. Make sure they're on a good healthy diet. We feed our cats a good variety of food. We do have some kibble that we do give them. We also give them a variety of wet foods, some good wet foods where the initial ingredient is always protein. And then we can also give them some raw food. There is a website called Hare Today, H-A-R-E, like a rabbit. That's where you can get some raw food. I can't remember how much it is, but we do a different way to get our raw food. We do try to give it to them as much as possible, just because it is, they are predators. Cats are natural born predators, you know. It's almost like a miniature dog sitting on your shoulder. Yep, it's almost like a miniature dog, 100%. And some of them can get to the size of a dog too, like maybe a medium-sized dog. Some of them can get to like the size of a border collie or something sometimes. But again, you don't want to go too big. That's part of our agreement, is to keep them within like standard range and within a well-balanced range as well. Because we don't, again, the main thing, our main focus is to focus on health, and temperament is a close second to that. Because if the cat is healthy, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't have a great temperament, that's kind of a bummer. But at least the cat is healthy. So health first, and then a close second is temperament. So yeah, I actually do think that Teton is a polydactyl, actually. He just has, it's interesting because he looked like he kind of had standard paws, you know, where it's like 4 in the front, and then he had the dew claw that's higher up. But he has some kind of itty bitty hidden thumbs. I mean, sometimes when you think of like the Hemingway style paws, they're more like this. So there are 2 types, well, technically 3 types of polydactyly. So the Hemingway, actually named after Ernest Hemingway, because he had that island where he had a bunch of cats and they were all polydactyl, like most of them were polydactyl like that. The Hemingway has the thumbs. There's another polydactyl, it's called the snowshoe. It's kind of where they go all across in a row a little bit more. And then there's something that's kind of a hybrid where it's somewhat in between. Now there are some polydactylies out there that are malformed, and some people do try to breed them because they think it's okay, but the malformed polydactyls are the ones you do not want to breed. Those are the ones that cause the issues. These type of polydactyl cats, they don't really have those malformed issues at all. A lot of people have different feelings on them. A lot of people do say, they have the opinion that the polydactyl paws means that they're inbred. They are not technically inbred. It might have come naturally from some inbreeding a long time ago, but at some point it became an autosomal dominant trait. So it is something that is naturally occurring and not due to directly inbreeding cats. When people say breed, like they're inbred, it's like, oh, you bred the mama with the papa, that's unethical. Like, no, we didn't breed the mama and the papa together. It's just that it's an autosomal dominant trait, and it's naturally occurring at this point, you know? Hi, babies. Let's see if we can tilt down just a little bit to see more of the cats. So this one is their Yosemite that's going to our friend in Texas who is a breeder. This one is Zion. He's a very handsome boy. Let's see, who are you? I think this one is Smokey. You Smokey? Nope, this one is Acadia. This one is Acadia National Park. Hi. And we have Teton over here, or sorry, Glacier over here again. I think we have Teton asleep up here, huh? Yeah. Smokey's our biggest boy. He's playing with Sequoia on the ground, and then Rainier is asleep over there. We appreciate you guys being here though and hanging out with me on a Sunday night. Appreciate you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy daylight savings. We got an hour of daylight back, or we got an hour back. The daylight was always there. It's just, you know, based around what time we get up now, you know. And I would like to live somewhere that has more daylight throughout the day. I think I read, or I researched that already. I think worldwide, if there are a couple of places in the United States that have the most daylight throughout the year. One of them is Tucson, Arizona, and the next one is El Paso, Texas. A couple of places that are very, very hot to live. I don't think I would like, at least it's a dry heat, you know. I think I like dry heat more than I like a humidity heat. Humidity heat, you're just always wet. Dry heat, you're kind of exhausted though, so I don't know, it's tough, but I like dry winters better than I like wet winters. Like humid winters, that stuff is like brutal. It cuts down to your bones with how cold and how brutal it gets. But dry winters, not so bad, I feel, in my personal opinion. Thank you, whatever, man. Appreciate you for the sub. Appreciate that. Now there are trade-offs to the pine pellets versus the litter boxes. So, you know, with your standard litter, there is kind of that scent that can still ruminate throughout the house that the litter just kind of naturally gives off, especially when it comes into contact with urine. It can still give off that litter scent throughout the house. A nice thing about the litter though is they can actually, it's like a sand, so they can actually kick the litter over their excrement and it'll mask that smell really well. With the pine pellets though, the pine pellets, they dissolve when it comes in contact with the urine, and it deodorizes the smell. So you can't smell the urine, but it doesn't really cover the smell of the excrement because it doesn't cover it as well as a standard litter would. Another kind of a trade-off, another different thing about them, we can get a 40-pound bag of pine pellets for approximately $7.50. The 35-pound jug of litter that we get at Costco right now costs about $12. It's actually gone down $1, I think, in the past year or two, which has been nice. About, actually, I think $1.50 to $1. It's gone down quite a bit, so that's good. But yeah, for the amount that you get, the pine pellets are cheaper, 100%. Definitely need AC in your car if you're in Texas. Yeah, I bet. My sister's first car, it was an old Toyota Corolla, a gold one, kind of a grandma-ish car. AC didn't work. It was horrible. And then my wife and I were on our way back from, let's see, I was in my cross trek. We were on our way back from shooting a wedding in Lake Tahoe. And we were driving into, what was it? It was getting really, really hot. On our way there, it was cloudy, it was overcast, it wasn't too hot at all. And then on our way back, it got hot. I tried to turn the AC on and it wasn't working. and it just started getting so blistering hot. We stopped off in Winnemucca, and we stopped off at an AutoZone. We got an AC recharger, charged it up as much as we could, but unfortunately it didn't keep, and by the time we got to Wendover, it had completely failed. So yeah, AC is a big must, especially in desert areas. Huh. This one's attacking his papa's hands. What are you doing? Oh, what is she doing? This is Acadia. Huh. She's a sweet girl, though. Yeah, it was interesting. I did a little bit of research, and the only thing that was wrong was just a little washer that needed to be replaced. I went into the dealership and I asked for the little washer, and I offered to pay for it. I was like, don't worry about it. I mean, a small part like that, they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. Hi. And it really sucks because I really liked that cross trick. I made it my own. I had just done, it was my first time ever doing the rotors and brakes on it, on any car myself. I put some rally lights on it, a light bar. I went to a pick and pull to try to find a new door because I was involved in a hit and run and I couldn't find the door, but I did find a spoiler and I put a spoiler on it. I kind of made that car my own, you know? You kind of make a car your own, it grows on you, and you don't want to get rid of it. And then this offer came in for a truck, and I wanted to get a truck, but we couldn't have both my Crosstrek, my wife's car, and the truck. And my wife's car is newer. It's a Honda Civic. It's a little bit more reliable than the 2014 Crosstrek. Hers is a 2019 Honda Civic. Both were CV transmissions, but the Crosstrek was also a box engine, which makes it a little bit more expensive to work on. When I tried to swap out the spark plugs on that on my own, it was awful. But I ended up selling my Crosstrek to get the truck. And a few months after having the truck, I had to pay about $1,000 to get the fuel pump replaced. And then I had to take it back because we had our own theory that the place it was taken to was only trying to service the fuel pump instead of replace the fuel pump. Hey Chantel, welcome in. No, we can still get Smoky time. Where is he? Is it one of you two? I don't think it's you though. Is it you? Oh no, this one is Glacier, but Chantel, I kind of want to show you. I think I remember telling you I don't think we thought that he's polydactyl. I think he is. I think he's a small Hemingway, but his Hemingway thumb kind of blends in perfectly with the rest of his paws. So I think they're there. It's just hiding a little bit, huh? Let's see here. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yep, here we go. Hi. Big boy. Huh. Let's see, actually. Hold on. What do we got down there? Oh, hello. Careful, you're going to fall off. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Ugh. Man, I can't remember which one of you it is, but I am pretty sure it is you. It's a handsome boy. But yeah, I do miss the Crosstrek. Adding that light bar on it was a bit of a mistake because it did trash my mileage. I was able to get like 32 miles a gallon out of it. I introduced the light bar on it and it went down to like 27, unfortunately. Not only that, but it made it whistle too. At high speeds, it made it whistle. I wanted to remove it at some point, but I never did. Towards the end though, when I sold it and I got the truck instead, it was losing oil every so often. I don't know if that was because it was a broken piston ring or if it was the, I don't think it was the gasket yet. I don't think it was the head gasket. It could have been. But I know that that's also pretty difficult to work on the Subaru with the box engine and stuff. So It was either spend maybe a few thousand to maybe more to fix it, or I could have just let it be and kept on putting oil in it whenever it needed it. So just a bit of a drain, but it was either that, which I wish I would have stuck with, or get the truck. And now we have the truck, which I like the truck, but I miss my Subaru, you know. I really miss the Subaru. All-wheel drive too. It's okay though, the truck is nice. We did want to get a truck for a while. I was looking into just getting like a Nissan Frontier, just something small, something simple. Maybe something at least still a little nice. What was the Frontier Sport Pack? I can't remember what the Frontier Sport Package was with the FX4. So, no, the FX4 is a Ford. Or did Frontier still have an FX4 Sport Package? I can't remember. Anyway, there was one Frontier I was looking into getting and never ended up getting it, but let's see. Hi. Sweet boy. It's very interesting too with the trucks nowadays. I have the sport package of I have a 2018 Ford F-150 sport package. Oh, excuse you. Got a little burp or something. Oh, nice, 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 nice. '07 Preza Pearl Black Edition RS. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I shouldn't have got rid of it. It was paid off, and now I have a car payment again. I don't know. It is nice having the truck, but those parts are a little bit more expensive because they're bigger and they're more involved with, you know, heavier machinery. So I do have to get the brake pads changed out here pretty soon. The front brake pads. I changed the rear brake pads out last year, and luckily that was only a few $100. But the front brake pads are about $1,000 total. So maybe I'll have to do that on my own. I don't know. Mama's a heavy breather. Anyway. Oh, Chantel, did you say you went to a movie with your hubby last night? How was it? Was that you or was that someone else? I can't remember. I don't know how the movie went. What movie did you go see? Yeah, Mama is really heavy breathing over there. Let me get tilt back up here maybe a little bit. She's okay. Oh, goodness me. Nobody. I've wanted to see that. Was it good? That's the one with Odenkirk, right? Bob Odenkirk? I've seen some clips of it. It looks like it would be pretty good. I loved Better Call Saul. I loved Better Call Saul. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think I enjoyed Better Call Saul more than I enjoyed Breaking Bad. But I think a large part of it is because the cinematography, like the storytelling and stuff in Breaking Bad there was not a bad episode there. There might have been some less fun episodes of Better Call Saul, but the cinematography in Better Call Saul was out of this world. I thought there was nothing else like it. Perfect. I will have to watch it when Kylie gets back. She'll be back in a couple of days. We are going to be taking these kittens to their first checkup on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. So I will actually see maybe if they would be, well, I don't know if they would be okay with doing a live during the, yeah, I probably won't go live during the thing just because, yeah, probably not. But I will try to, you know what, since I'm going to be there on my own, yeah, I probably won't be able to film anything else with that really either. The only thing I'll probably be able to film is just like a short little video of them in their large carrier, and that's it. Typically when Kylie comes, we'll each have like one carrier with 4 kittens each in them or something like that. And then I'll record her as she carries the babies and she does her stuff, and we talk to the vets and whatnot. But since I'm going to be on my own, I'm going to have to be focused on filling out their paperwork as we go on. But yeah. You watched one season of Better Call Saul. It's going to get good. It's going to get so good. It's going to get so good. His brother, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but his brother, man. It's a very good show. It is very well done. Yeah, Breaking Bad was such a good series. I mean, I think it will forever hold the best record for like consistently highly rated episodes. I think I remember seeing something that showed like the average ratings. I'm not sure what the rating system was or what the company was that rated it, but I don't think there was an episode that was lower than like a 9.4 or a 9.5 throughout the entire series. That's a whole other level. I think I liken that to like Avatar: The Last Airbender TV series. I just watched Avatar: The Last Airbender like the first time last year, and I absolutely loved it. And I saw that I also watched Korra, which I gotta say, Last Airbender was better. Korra was still okay. There were some weird things that happened in it, but just like that happened out of nowhere. Didn't really make sense to have it in there. I don't know. But I did see that they just finished production of Aang, or was it Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender, or something like that. So I'm excited to see that. I did not watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms. No, I have not seen Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And that's partly why we named one of our new boys Zuko. I think Kylie was thinking Zuko as like Danny Zuko from Greece. But when she recommended the name Zuko, she had never seen Avatar. She doesn't like that type of stuff. But when she recommended the name Zuko, I was like, yep, that's it. No questions asked. Let's do it. And then she found out that like, oh, it's from Avatar? Ooh, it's kind of nerdy or whatever. But it became his name anyway. And I love Prince Zuko's story. I love that reveal about his lineage towards the end, like when he's like reading about what happened at the time when his grandpa passed away and his dad took over, and he gets the truth bomb dropped on him. That shows. I'm gonna have to go watch it again. I'm watching Archer right now though. Once I'm done watching Archer, I might go back and watch Airbender again. Anyway, all right. It's 11:30. YouTube's actually probably about to kick me out because typically the live only lasts about an hour until it just automatically shuts down. Oh yeah, Uncle Iroh's my favorite. It was so sad though about Mako with, or was it Mako? The guy that voiced him, and his you know, his situation and passing away during the production of the show. And he sings that Leaves from the Vine song, this little soldier boy song. Heartbreaking, but yeah, that show is really good. Oh, why not both? Iroh and Winston. Let's try to come up with a combo. We can call him Winrow or Easton. No, probably not. Well, Winston is good. Winston is really good, especially from John Wick. That one Kylie can't get on board with. Kylie absolutely loves John Wick. Not so much lately anymore though, because the company that we used to work for was HK Parts, the one that fired us during the holidays last year. If you guys want to go review bomb them, I wouldn't feel bad about it. But we loved John Wick because of the P30L that he has in the first episode, or the first movie, sorry. Yeah, the P30L, the Wick Stick, as they called it. But yeah, we haven't really watched it recently, but overall, John Wick, another fantastic franchise. But anyway. All right, so yeah, typically YouTube kicks me out at about 55 minutes. They've got a timer on it, I guess. I'm not sure if it's because it's nighttime or if it's just their standard to try to keep things in check. You know, keep yourself honest about how long you've been on, but it is about to shut off automatically, so before it does, I'll just say sayonara. We appreciate you guys being here on the live with us. We go live every night. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. And we go live on TikTok first, usually, about 8 o'clock. And then sometimes, well, most times now, we'll be live on YouTube afterwards as well. So appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you all again tomorrow night.